Before we get into the video, check the description and join our daily giveaways.
It has been unimaginably extraordinary to watch the digital currency area create and advance so rapidly. Kadena is one such venture that advances changing how individuals interface and work a business on a financial level. As per Kdena, it can do north of 500,000 exchanges consistently. Likewise, it needn't bother with a layered 2 scaling like different organizations. Could it be said that you are one of the many who are enthusiastic about the eventual fate of this resource, given its clever strategy and sped-up exchange times? Go along with us as we disentangle the reasonable Kda cost expectation for 2022 and then some. Kdena Kda Price Prediction for 2022. The token launched 2022 on a bullish note. It was seen exchanging at $12.41 on January 1st, yet by January 28 it had dropped to $5.71. It was valued at $6.09 on February 2nd and expanded to $9 on February 9th. The worth of the cash varied around $5.86 on February 28 and $7.25 on March 2nd. Notwithstanding, the cost of tokens embraced a negative note from the mid of March and continued to tumble to reach $5 by April. The coin continued to rail down to acquire the cost of $2 on the 9th of May. The arrangement for the quarter was finished up at $2.39 subsequent to evading inquiries for most of the quarter. In the second quarter, the greater part of market elements was negative, comparable to by far most of its rivals in the area. The coin uncovered no significant surge and was exchanging at around $1.34 until the end of the quarter. Also, at the hour of composing, the token was selling for around $1.64. Kda Price Prediction for Q3. The way that Kadena addresses the central points of interest of the business, like straightforwardness, protection, execution, high data transfer capacity, and value-based respectability, separates it from different organizations and savvy contract merchants. That being said, its extraordinary highlights could assist it with social occasion the FOMO to top at $1.9967 in Q3. Alternately, negative examples could keep up with the expense at its conceivable low of $1.5056, in spite of the typical selling cost mark being $1.7733. Kdena price forecast for Q4. Kadena has arranged a lot of highlights that are being worked on in its guide. Some of them incorporate NFTs, People Group Bootcamp, Loaning Foundation, etc. The execution of more up-to-date highlights will collect the spotlight for the currency driving new speculations. This could move the coin to contact the greatest cost of $2.4700. Considering this, the typical expense might turn out to be $2.0716, assuming customary business norms are followed. Then again, low volume and huge offer-offs may provoke the cost to decline to $1.7806, which fills in as a fundamental help. Kadena price forecast for 2023. The business most protected brilliant agreement language settlement is utilized by Kadena. It works with the making of dApps and builds their viability. Far superior, it consequently finds mistakes, which simplifies life for cryptographic money engineers. That being said, it is guessed that the altcoin's expense would be fixed at its conceivable pinnacle of about $4.0522. By the fulfillment of its yearly exchanging, the coin could exchange for about $2.1581 on the off chance that persevering through the resistance can't. Be that as it may, a direct energy could permit the cost to balance out at $2.9559 by and large. Kda crypto price forecast for 2024. Regardless of Kadena's mind-boggling pace and computational limit, the organization plans to keep working at an energy-effective level. It can act as a weapon for the stage to hoard new clients, extending its client base, which could assist with handling its cost at $6.3573. Then again, decreasing notoriety followed by horrible surveys could make the expense drop to $3.3208. The typical cost may ultimately lay at its base at $4.5666 when the bullish and negative targets are thought about. Kda Price Prediction for 2025. Kda focuses on scaling in POW frameworks. It uses the indistinguishable POW agreement calculation that Bitcoin utilizes, safeguarding security and advanced legitimacy while supporting handling pace and versatility. This could turn into a justification for Bitcoin financial backers to knock some people's socks off towards a more up-to-date elective like Kda, which thus can top its cost at $10.1247. Then again, in the impending years, individuals might be examining about POW agreement component, which might bring about value drop to $5.4151. That being said, the cost of Kda could ascend to $7.4045 with minor trading pressures. What is Kdena Kda? A versatile variation of Bitcoin or guess given by Kadena, a proof-of-work environment that coordinates the Bitcoin POW agreement process with the Coordinated Non-Cyclic Diagram (DAG) ideas. Kadena attests that it can give a similar degree of insurance as Bitcoin, while likewise conveying unequaled throughput that empowers organizations and new businesses to utilize the innovation. Kadena ensures modern adaptability that could support and scale in light of changing financial organizations. One more differentiation from Bitcoin is that it vows to keep being energy proficient at limit and proposition more activities for a similar information power. Because of its multi-chain technique, Kadena's unmistakable engineering is decentralized and intended for far-reaching reception. Furthermore, Kadena gives blockchain service stations, which empower organizations to repay their clients' gas costs. What's more, kill a huge hindrance to embracing blockchain applications for the endeavor. Its Curl Layer 2 blockchain, which can oblige up to 8,000 exchanges consistently with north of 500 hubs, was the latest expansion to Kadena. Key analysis. The essential objectives of Kadena are well-being and adaptability. Will Martino and Stuart Popejoy laid out Kadena's local money, Kda. As per the plan group, Kadena can handle up to 480,000 exchanges each second. What's more, that there were 11 subchains in the first Kadena plan. In addition, the wallet connection point is one of Kadena's major exceptional elements, and it will ultimately help security and ease of use. Moreover, by disposing of the requirement for a troublesome key while marking in, the Kda design gives developers to improve the client experience. A portion of the key highlights worth focusing on are smart contracts. The agreement is essentially more secure than most other brilliant agreements since buyers can compose it or distribute it on the 51st D app. SANs, expense exchanges. The main digital currency service station will be presented by Kadena, with no exchange expenses for clients. This activity